All right, everyone, welcome to this Thursday live show with Fabio. This show right here will be starting now. It's a recording I did. It's a presentation I did in the Builderall community group, affiliates group, and I dropped so many value there. So I want to share with my community here, fabulous entrepreneurs, this value that I've shared there on the group. So I will play the video. There's so much value coming your way. Stay tuned. And also, I'm going to be sharing this video on my YouTube channel. So if you are on the YouTube channel, make sure to smash the like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to the channel, and comment below your thoughts about a video. If you have any question, always feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And anybody here on the Facebook group as well, comment below. I'll be on the live as well, watching with you guys. So if you have any questions as you go, comment live, or if you watch on the replay, comment where you're from, and just questions you have regarding this model that I'll be sharing with you. Without further ado, let's go ahead and give it a start. All right, so I'm going to share my screen and share with you guys this little presentation I put together. Can you guys just see my screen? Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Awesome. So here it is. So the 5 ways to instantly get paying customers online while earning from Builderall's affiliate program. Okay, let me. Oh, okay. So I myself applied these 5 ways and did my first 5-figure month. On the middle here, this is just when I applied these on my first 2 weeks, I made $7,500. And on the right here is the first payment I got within 2 days of applying this, which is $1,500. And here, fabulous, this is my current project at the moment, just a note there. Okay, so way number 1 is you brainstorm what business offer you're going to start, and you go based on intuition. So this right here, BAP, is wrong. This is kind of how I used to go about it. And by the way, when I say it's wrong, it's because I was doing it wrong. Doesn't mean that you guys are doing it or anything. It's just me. So what I've learned is to do market research, find out what is it that the market needs, so that to deliver that to them. So doing market research is basically message your target audience and ask them what their problems are, so that you're not guessing what you'll be providing to them. That is, getting on calls with people and finding out about their pain points. What is it that they're trying to solve? What problems that they're having that they want to solve, and just taking massive notes and just figuring it out, right? The problems that they're having. So the best ways that I find to really do this market research is on the DMs, having connections with people, conversations, and also on the calls, which is even better, where you can really dig deep into their issues, their problems, and take notes and go from there. So this is one big lesson I've learned, and now anything I do, I make sure that even right now at this moment, I always make sure that I always constantly doing market research, just to really update my offer and really solving people's problems. And yeah, so that's way number 1. All right. So, and by the way, on way number 1, I wanted just to share with you guys that the DMs and calls are the number 1 income generating activity that I've learned, especially calls. Yeah, so let's move on to way number 2. You create an offer, a course, whatever it is, and you think it will work. Okay, this, again, wrong. What you want to do is you want to define your transformation based on the market research you've done, and then create a unique solution. Right, so, okay, so that's how you want to approach it. Because the thing is, normally we think that it will work, and we create this product. Maybe we create a complete course. We take months creating it, and then we find out that right, it doesn't sell, or right. So that's why. Okay, let's go to way number 3.
You create a product, course, and you sell it. Okay, wrong. What you want to be doing is you want to structure a high ticket offer. And the reason is high ticket is because high ticket offer, you can actually charge more and give more too as well. And when people pay more, they pay attention. And so you can actually give results to people when they pay you more, and you have a real business where you're growing faster because you're making more money, and you're actually helping more people because you can do coaching one-on-one and group coaching and all of that. And then you sell it before you create. Here's what I mean by that: sell before you create. So you don't create any product, because the reason you don't do it is you don't know if it will sell or not, right? You need to find out, will it sell it? So that's what you do. We're going to sell it before we create. And what we do is we stack an offer. We structure a high ticket offer, and I will talk to you just in a moment on that, how to do that. But we're going to then use sales calls so that we can get people to sign up quickly. Okay. And I'm going to talk about the offer just in a moment here. So while you earn from Builderall's affiliate program, now they have a strong reason to sign up to BA, like on e-learning. Like, for example, let me show you here. 1 second here. Okay. So here, this is, for example, it's on the Builderall e-learning tool. This is where I host my my training. And what I have here, for example, just one example here, I have multiple, I promote multiple affiliate programs, one of them being Builderall. And what I have going on is, like, for example, this training right here, where I teach people how to get the funnel and the sequence and everything. I literally tell them, hey, step 1, create a Builderall account if you don't have one. So they go ahead and they click, they sign up with my affiliate link, and I get recurring commissions from Builderall, right? Also, what happens, because I'm providing a high valuable solution, what happens is they need the tool, and they normally, they themselves tell me, hey, Fabio, what's your affiliate link for Builderall? I want to sign up. That's basically what's been happening with me, basically because they already know that I use Builderall. So it's kind of happened like this, and I'm like blown away. How is it happening like this? Because before I used to go after people, and now it's like they're asking me, what's your link? Because I'm teaching them. I'm teaching them how to use the tool so they can make money with the tool, because the tool is just a tool, right? At the end of the day, it's just a tool. And what people really want is use the tool to make money or to do something useful. And so, yeah, that's kind of how I make money with it as well. So now let me go back here to the presentation, because I don't want to take too long here. Okay, so we are okay. Okay, way number 4, you generate leads. Okay, let me just think here real quick. Structure a high ticket offer and you sell before you create. So on this part right here, structuring a high ticket offer and sell before you create. What I mean by that is, like, you literally would create something like along these lines. Like this right here is my current offer. It's just an image that I put together, like in a couple, like in a few hours. And this is what I sell. So I sell this before I create, using scarcity, time wise, like scarcity, also a few other tactics to sell it within like 2 weeks to a month, right? And just to give you another idea here, this was my first offer. Okay, simple image like this, right? So you don't create the product. What you do is you stack an offer like this, right? And you go and you sell it on the marketplace, right? Yeah, and you sell it. You get people on booking calls with you, and I'm going to talk to you in a moment about that, because I want you to understand more clearly exactly what I'm talking about here. Okay. Right. So way 3, let's go to way number 4. You generate leads and you follow up with email sequence. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, I know I do this as well even now, but just that alone won't do it, won't cut it. what you need to do is you want to build a community, and you want like a Facebook community, and you want to follow up regularly with people, with your qualified leads that join, everybody, right? And you track it all with the Google Sheet. You want to track it all, or a CRM is a custom management system, right? And with that is you're actually nurturing people, and you're making connections, you're following up, because the money is in the follow-up, and it really is. And if you're not following up with people, basically you're losing them. And so sometimes the problem is not the traffic. Like I always thought that the problem was the traffic and this and that, but in reality, it's not the traffic. It's not only the traffic, it's more of the nurturing process that you need to have in place. And I'm going to talk to you about in just a moment, which is right here, this rule of 7 brand content strategy, which I'm going to share with you right now really quick, so you can understand kind of what I'm talking about here. Okay, so this is the rule of 7 brand content strategy. And so what this is you see on the right here, we have a clock that goes from 1 hour, then 3, 5, 7. And the reason this clock is here is because we want to take the lead from the top. So we get maybe from YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And what happens is we get them, and the goal is we want to get them into our Facebook group. And we're going to build massive, we're going to provide massive videos to them, massive value. But back to here, the timing here, the clock. So the rule of 7 states that you need to have 7 touch points with the user and 7 hours of content consumed as fast as you want to do it, as fast as possible. And so this strategy here is we want to get the lead from the leads into a customer as fast as possible. And we achieve that by giving them multiple touch points and providing them with massive value. And we do this so they joined our Facebook group, and this is where the whole process starts. And this is, we get them on the Facebook group. I ask qualifying questions on the group just to learn more about them, their pain points, their problems, the issues that they're having, so that I can then message them. I welcome them in the group. I then send them a voice message telling them, hey, welcome to my group, Fabulous Entrepreneurs. Super happy to have you here, reminding them the name of the group so they remember. And then the next, first DM that I send them, it's basically right away is, after welcoming, is giving a high valuable video, asking if they want to watch this high valuable video, and they go ahead. Normally they say yes. And then right after, we try to get them on the call. We want to book a call with them to really help them and find out more about them, right? And then the nurturing starts from there, but there's more to it, because when they enter their email here to join the group, automatically I add the lead to with Zapier into MailingBoss, and automatically there's a sequence that follows up. Although that sequence is okay, but to be honest, it's not something that will make like a huge, massive difference. What really does the difference is the follow-up that starts after they join the Facebook group, where, I'm getting in touch with them like every 3-4 days, providing massive value. Who doesn't want massive value? And what I'm doing here is building those 7 hours of content consumed as fast as possible. And what this does is it builds authority, it builds, that know, like, and trust factor. And also people feel inspired by you, because they go like, wow, this guy is basically just providing massive value for free. And then what happens is, as we have a couple of touch points and videos, and also what happens here is I have omnipresence going on. And then so they see multiple pieces of content from all angles. And I'm building those 7 hours really fast. And they feel inspired. And then eventually, because they watch so much content and I've made so much touch points with them, providing massive value, they will basically go and they ask me for the link to pay me or to get on the call with me. The goal of this is, of course, as we go, we want to get them on the phone, right? Which is the number 1 income generating activity. This is where we then, make a professional sales call, and we find out more about them, where they're at, and we then show our solution to them if it makes sense. And then our job is to go ahead and close that deal and deliver the transformation. So this is kind of the strategy behind and how it works. Okay, let me now go here. So yeah, that's way number 4, right? Yeah, it's all about following up, and this is what a big part I was missing. I had a Facebook group, but the thing is having a Facebook group and not doing nothing there. And basically on the Facebook group, you want to have like high valuable long format videos where you provide massive value. And basically like everybody that likes your posts, you want to get in touch with them on DMs, like on Messenger, and you want to connect with them because, connections equals to conversions. And this is kind of what I was missing. And that's why the pieces were not connecting. I was getting the traffic, but not making, enough sales or making enough money because I was not actually building a connection with people and providing massive value, massive delivery, right? So way number 5 is send traffic into your offer or service. Okay, that's wrong. What you want to do is direct your traffic into a community. Acá, I'm calling this a nurturing machine because it's what it is, basically. And of course, there's ways you can send to an offer, but like if you just send directly into an offer, even if they opt in through an email, what happens is like people just forget about you, right? That's why you have to have some sort of nurturing process that you are connecting with people, and basically you only stop following them when they get tired of you and basically block you or whatever. Does that make sense, right? So it's literally you have to follow up until the lead dies. All right, and by the way, you only need a few leads to make thousands of dollars when you use a system like this. Okay, you don't need a lot of traffic like most people think it is required to make good money online. It's not the case. Okay, so and then ways you can do it. Okay, ways you can do send traffic into your community, right? You can do inbound traffic. That is, right, traffic that comes from YouTube, traffic that comes maybe from TikTok, from your profile, Facebook, right? That's inbound traffic that comes automatically into your group, right? And then what you can do is you can do outbound traffic, which is you are reaching out to people. So you could send an email with your email list and asking people to join your Facebook because you're going to provide massive value. You can actually message people on Facebook, targeted people, and invite them to join your high valuable Facebook group. And you can even have a virtual assistant. I actually have it right now, one that does the outbound messages a day. So basically he goes to my target audience. I scrape leads from Facebook groups, and then he goes and he messages people, personalized messages, and invites them into my Facebook group, but in a way that it's like strategically well done, that people go and join the group. And so this is a really great way to really scale your business, is with virtual assistants. The return on investment is like huge and massive, way better than any traffic source out there, period. And so it is really awesome. And then there's so many ways, like outbound messages on TikTok. Like everybody that likes your stuff on TikTok, you can go ahead and follow them back and message them, like one of their posts, and then say, hey, I have a high valuable Facebook community where I share so much valuable content that people charge thousands of dollars to learn, and it's completely free to join. Would you like to come? And some people say yes, some people say no. The people that say yes, they join, and then the nurturing process starts there, right? And so this is one way to do it. To outbound, you can do outbound on LinkedIn as well. You can do it everywhere. Instagram is really good as well. Facebook is awesome. And by the way, just so you know, the very best, like what's working really, really, really well to do outbound messaging at the moment is TikTok. It's crazy good because the open rate is massive, like 50%. Which is crazy. Anyways, but yeah, there's so many ways you can get traffic into your Facebook group, right? And it's kind of a system, right? There's a strategy you have in place where people go into your group and then boom, the nurturing starts. And there's even more, but Okay, so yeah, and virtual assistants for outbound messaging is like, people scale their businesses to 7-8 figures using virtual assistants doing outbound messaging only. And basically, yeah, it's really powerful stuff. Okay, way number 6, and this is a bonus. You focus on selling. No, you don't want to focus on selling. Your goal should be deliver the transformation by massive over deliver and collecting the testimonials, because testimonials are your number one asset, like your number one piece of content that tests the test of time. It's always there. You can use it everywhere, on your pages, on your emails, on your content. It's just everywhere, on your group. It's like your testimonials are the highest valuable piece of material you want to get. And so if you're just starting out and you have no testimonials at the moment, I highly recommend you focus on getting it. And one way to get it is you just jump on groups, like, for example, a Builderall group. You can join Builderall group. Look for people that have issues, right? And just hop on just say, hey, I sent you a message, and message them and basically say, hey, I'll solve you this problem and you give me a testimonial. And normally people say, yeah, why not? Let's go. You jump on a Zoom call, you solve the problem, and then you record the testimonial on the Zoom call right there. Boom, you have one testimonial, right? And now you can build, because you can really scale a business by having just 2 high quality testimonials. You can really scale it. And what I'm kind of sharing with you here is kind of an overview of this model that I'm using. And if you think like the most valuable things that I think I can share, of course, there's more into it, but if you understand kind of the process that I've gave you and just these ways, and if you apply these ways, I believe you're going to do really, really well. This is my experience. So your focus should not be selling, right? It should be providing massive value, massive over delivery. Basically, just providing value should be your number one goal. And solving people's problems, it should always be about providing value. So when you do content, don't try to just say, hey, so go see my link, this and that. Just provide value. And then people go like, wow, this guy is really providing so much value. I want to work with this guy. That makes sense, right? And then because they maybe join your group, and there's so many ways you can you can have people join your group. Let me show you one way that I actually did this before yesterday. And it took me, I did this in Builderall, of course. It took me, basically, I'm going to tell you how long this took me. It was so fast. It took me, I'd say 20 minutes to do this thing. So, but everything, I'm going to show you what it is. So this right here, it's a gift, right? And I have this on my TikTok. It's a free download on the left, 7 ways to instantly get more paying customers online. And this PDF right here, I did this with the mocking the Builderall thing where you can build this, right? So I went to Builderall, boom. I went to Canva. I did this, put an image, boom, boom, boom. I went into the Cheetah Builder. I put this opt-in, and boom. Enter your name, your email to get the PDF, and then people entered your email and name. And let me show you what happens after, so you can see how easy it is to get people into your Facebook group. So let's do this. Right, get access, let's see. Boom, you see right here, and it says complete these steps below to access the PDF. Step number 1. Join Fabulous Entrepreneurs Facebook community. Boom, has a link that leads them into my Facebook group, right? And then I say step 2, answer the first question with a yes. And so when they go to my Facebook group, I ask them if they want this PDF, and they have to say yes. And so it's another reason for me to start a conversation with them. And also, I'm getting so many people into my Facebook group, to my money-making machine, I call it now, because it really is a machine. And by the way, this Facebook community, it can be on, it can be somewhere else. It doesn't have to be on Facebook. The reason I use Facebook is because it's so much easier in terms of connecting with people on Messenger. It just makes it more easy, and it has all the tools in there. So, yeah, so that's kind of it. Let me see what else. Yeah, that's it. So this is the, yeah, that's it. So that's it.
Thank you, Fabio. That was a lot of definitely a lot of great gold nuggets there shared. We appreciate you stopping by and sharing that stuff with you. Now, if there's questions for Fabio that you guys may have, please make sure that you ask him inside the Facebook group. And Fabio will take some time out of his day here to go back into there and start answering some of those questions for you guys as well.
All right. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Love to have you subscribed. And also, don't forget to let me know your comments below. Thank you. Appreciate you. Have a blessing day.